white people pay so much attention to black people if they don't like them? You would think if you didn't like something, why would you be paying attention to it?
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who is targeting Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the out of you when I see you.
Race play, Shannon Sharpe. Race play? I don't even want to talk about this. But the more videos I scroll past talking about Shannon Sharpe and this relationship that he had with this 19-year-old, and it's not just her with the race fetish. He obviously was turned on by these conversations as well, and he only released what she was saying.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like...
So this whole situation involving Shannon Sharpe being sued for $50 million just intensified into something even more outrageous. And now Katt Williams is alleging that he actually tried to warn Shannon that this precise scenario would happen. However, Shannon declined to hear it when Katt appeared on Club Shay Shay last year. He literally informed Shannon that being a black man in the industry, acting reckless, lacking self-respect, and not having discipline over his bedroom actions could eventually come back to trouble him.
Big dick deviance is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I can have nothing on these.
Amen, amen.
Gee. I kind of getting on there.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. Something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
You will tell it.
Jump to now, and here we are. Shannon's now caught in a wild lawsuit filed by an OnlyFans model, who claims that Shannon did some extremely repulsive and unsettling acts to her when she was just 19 and he was 54. And check this, Shannon even admitted to engaging in race play with the woman. Now supporters are seeing Shannon suspiciously, saying he ruined himself badly, and may have given up generational riches over his twisted fantasies and odd behaviors.
Going to find 19-year-old girls and training them how to degrade him racially in the bedroom. When he continued a relationship with somebody that was talking about she wanted his black baby gravy and wanted him to put a big black baby in her. And that's just the text messages that he released. So I know it's some more nasty, weirdo stuff in there beyond that. That's what he felt safe to show us.
This lawsuit just so happens to surface right when Shannon was about to land a $100 million media deal. On top of that, just a few months back there were murmurs about him trying to arrange a follow-up Club Shay Shay interview with Katt Williams.
Career-ending knockout blows out of his Club Shay Shay interview.
If you think about everything he said that was going to happen, it came true. And the fact that he's saying, I held back a little bit, he probably had stuff on people and he just used jabs instead of throwing that haymaker.
There's a possibility that you might hear the haymakers very, very soon.
So now people are connecting the clues and questioning if this lawsuit is just chance, or if Shannon is actually being silenced by the gatekeepers for giving someone like Katt a voice. But what exactly did Katt mention about Shannon's collapse? Did he sincerely try to warn Shannon that the elites would weaponize his own inner issues against him, but Shannon ignored him? Let's examine this.
He told. You see what I'm saying? So even if I made it deceitful and I made you think that the answer is over here, but the answer is really over here, I'm still gonna be looking over here. Me, the one that tricked, because I know this is the right answer.
This Sharpe case just took a wild twist, and now it seems like Katt Williams foresaw the entire thing from afar. Katt apparently attempted to warn Shannon months back, told him to clean up his image, tighten his circle, and stop giving the powers that be ammunition to bring him down. But Shannon didn't listen, and now it's playing out exactly the way Katt warned it would. And here's the craziest part. If the powerful really did target Shannon as payback, they didn't even need to dig. Shannon offered them the dirt willingly. Just examine the strange texts Shannon publicly posted, where his accuser speaks about demeaning him through race play. We're discussing a 54-year-old man allowing a 19-year-old white OnlyFans model treat him like some twisted desire. So now supporters are labeling it for what it truly is: depravity, lack of discipline, and precisely the type of behavior the elites love to exploit when someone stops following their rules. Interview continues. Just to bring you up to speed, in case you missed it, on Sunday, April 20th, reports emerged that a woman identifying as Jane Doe filed a massive lawsuit against Shannon in Nevada, accusing him of graping her repeatedly during a relationship that allegedly started after the two connected at a gym in Los Angeles sometime in 2023.
This just in, the Texas attorney who targeted Sean Diddy Combs with dozens of civil lawsuits on behalf of John and Jane Doe's allegedly victimized by the music mogul has a new target in his sights: NFL legend Shannon Sharpe. A brand new lawsuit was just filed in Nevada claiming Sharpe was manipulative and eventually a Jane Doe, with the latest claims allegedly happening as recently as January.
Jane Doe is being defended by Houston-based lawyer Tony Busby, the same attorney who recently gained attention for filing a series of lawsuits against Diddy, and even trying to sue Jay-Z. In her case against Shannon, Jane Doe alleges things became truly dark during their brief relationship. She says it started off as mutual, but quickly shifted to a sinister phase. According to her, Shannon met her in 2023 when he was 54 and she was just 19. He quickly chased her until she agreed to date him. But once things got casual, Jane Doe claims Shannon began treating her like an object. She accuses him of strangling her, threatening her life, secretly filming their intimate times and distributing them without her approval. She also says he made creepy remarks, things like wanting to do things to her that would make other men lose desire for her. The lawsuit even claims Shannon somehow discovered a method to get into Jane Doe's apartment complex, without her knowledge or providing him access. Jane Doe details a specific moment where Shannon allegedly lost it on her, and throughout the incident, she says there was a firearm nearby that she could plainly see. She was so terrified she attempted to share her location with friends from her iPhone, but Shannon spotted her doing it. According to the suit, he seized her by the throat and told her, "If you ever try that again, I will effing end you." Jane Doe says she attempted to break away from Shannon after that viral IG live in September, when he unintentionally went live with another woman named Michelle, but Shannon wouldn't let go. She alleges that on October 6, 2024, Shannon forced her to engage in an act on him while restraining her as she cried, and she says the abuse didn't end there. According to her, Shannon raped her again after that and once more in January 2025. The complaint says Shannon Sharpe isn't merely a sports icon. He's something far darker, a deeply damaged, prideful man who's used his fame and authority to dominate, control, and abuse women. Jane Doe is demanding a jury trial and $50 million in compensation. When the story first emerged, Shannon reacted immediately with a statement posted to social media by his attorney, Lanny Davis. In that note, Shannon disclosed the identity of Jane Doe, Gabriella Zuniga, a woman widely known online through OnlyFans and Instagram under the alias She Is Carly. Here's where it becomes even messier. Shannon not only denied that the relationship was non-consensual, but he also revealed some graphic text messages he says originated from Zuniga. Rather than clearing things up, though, those messages worsened everything. Fans were already criticizing Shannon for dating someone so young, but after learning about his race play interests, even more people began judging him differently. In those messages, Zuniga allegedly said things like, "I want you to put a big black baby in me, and you better want it, 'cause you're going to be stuck with it forever." Shannon's lawyer called the lawsuit a bold and strategic money grab, packed with lies, twists, and fabrications, saying that it won't succeed. He also suggested that Tony Busby intends to unveil a video of Shannon and Zuniga, in an effort to frame a consensual encounter as something criminal. Shannon maintains everything between them was voluntary, involving roleplay, fantasy language, and scenes requested by Zuniga herself. Shannon's lawyer concluded, "Mr. Sharpe completely denies all claims of force or wrongdoing, especially the outrageous lie of grape, and he refuses to bow to what he views as extortion."
Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be to me now, so...
I don't want to be, don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Oh, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Meanwhile, Shannon uploaded a video online labeling the entire lawsuit a shakedown, accusing Tony Busby of going after black men, citing the failed Jay-Z case as an illustration. He said Busby is merely twisting the media narrative and that he intends to sue both Busby and Zuniga for defamation.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about, and I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
But things got even dirtier when Shannon's own attorney confessed that earlier this year, Shannon actually proposed Zuniga $10 million to make the whole situation disappear. On one hand, he's calling her dishonest, but at the same time, he was ready to pay her off. If it's all falsehoods, why not just pursue a defamation claim immediately? Instead of offering money for silence, Tony Busby didn't waste a second reacting, saying Shannon's offer proves he's nervous. Because Zuniga has concrete evidence against him, Busby went on Instagram to publicly call Shannon out. On one hand, Mr. Sharpe and his lawyers state that the case filed by Jane Doe is groundless. Yet on the other hand, they've now admitted that Mr. Sharpe proposed Jane Doe $10 million in writing not to continue with her case. That statement is valid. Jane Doe was indeed given $10 million to resolve it, but she turned down that offer and decided instead to proceed with legal action. Sharpe's legal squad is now trying to discredit and reveal her identity. As expected, Sharpe and his lawyers have also started attacking me, but we're not going to be shaken by these shady tactics. Just when you assumed this whole saga couldn't get more unstable, fresh reports appeared alleging that Katt Williams supposedly warned Shannon multiple times about his reckless choices and absence of self-discipline. Katt reportedly informed Shannon that his personal actions would be exactly what the elites would exploit to ruin him. See, over the years, Shannon has been caught up in several chaotic accusations, from whispers about being secretly gay, to suggestions he leaked his own intimate video to silence talk about his orientation. But after Shannon gave a spotlight to voices like Katt Williams and Monique, who've both criticized industry hierarchies, it seems he may have marked himself as a threat. And even though Katt allegedly told Shannon several times to clean up his lifestyle or suffer the fallout, Shannon chose to ignore the warnings. And now, it appears the backlash is finally catching up to him. With his ties to a 19-year-old OnlyFans performer and the whole race play scandal, it didn't take much effort for the elites to weaponize Shannon's own behavior against him, and that's precisely why many fans aren't exactly feeling sympathy for Shannon. They believe he should have followed Katt's advice and avoided OnlyFans women and Hollywood's darker corners. Unlike Katt, who stays under the radar, minds his own business, and dodges elite industry functions, Shannon was out partying hard. Living recklessly near 60 years old, fans are highlighting that even if Shannon didn't break any laws and the system targeted him unjustly, he still gave them the chance. No one made him go after a 19-year-old at his age or dabble in race play. So, even if Shannon was framed or brought down on purpose, he turned himself into an easy mark by living without discipline or ethical limits. Interview image 1452. The more I learn about this Shannon Sharpe situation, the more I'm watching him with doubt. Dude is just straight strange. Messing with a 19-year-old while he's 54 and into race play. Famed journalist Ernest Owens also issued a sharp critique of Shannon, saying, "A 54-year-old black guy participating in race play with a 19-year-old white girl. I'm not siding with Shannon Sharpe. Period. Case closed. It might be lawful, but it's still disgusting. Then someone else added, time after time, Shannon Sharpe keeps confirming Katt Williams' point about people having this bizarre loyalty to the wrong clique. That's not you, man. But now it's your move. What are your thoughts on this entire situation? Is Shannon Sharpe truly being targeted by industry power players for platforming people like Katt Williams? Or did he destroy his own rise by acting carelessly and lacking discipline in his private life? Drop your opinions in the comments, and don't skip the next video.